Hallöchen, Hallöchen, da sind wir. Und ja, wir geben jetzt Franks Geburtstag rein. War der 19. März. So. So, alles klar. Kriegen wir auch das letzte Ventil. Fehlt uns noch das her, genau. So, 19. März. Yes. Perfekt. Können wir das auch direkt nutzen. Versuchen wir das mal rauszukriegen hier.
Should work better with that on.
Neues Ziel. Oh, war da richtig direkt. Das ist ein neues Ziel. Okay. So. Haben wir. Glas an. Okay.
The documents on this desk look much more confidential than the previous ones. This place appears to be a government cell dedicated to recording underwater sound activity off the village. And this has been going on for a while. But I don't see what they're trying to find. They appear to be studying something at the bottom of the sea that is moving at precise coordinates. On April 17th, 1991, they recorded a signal which they define as organic. The signal was recorded on a cassette to be sent urgently to the DGSE because this would jeopardize the military security of the country. One of the lighthouse maintenance staff apparently stole the tape. They quickly managed to identify him and where he lives. Wait, this is my house.
Okay, ist das, wir müssen jetzt zum Haus zurück. In die Garage. Ja, also zum Haus zurück. Wieso bin ich? Hätte ich das ja auch noch vorher machen können eigentlich. Und schnell zum Haus zurück in die Garage. So, sehr nice. Läuft der Leuchtturm wieder. Okay. Oben waren wir. wissen, wie das Spiel heißt. Ich eher verstanden am Anfang. Aber so, was soll in der Garage sein? Dann speichere mal hier. So, dankeschön. Ist schon wieder ein Pilz? Dankeschön. Immer mit. Ich weiß noch nicht, für was die sind, aber naja, gut, egal. Das haben wir schon gelesen. Alles gut. Ja, ich muss schnell mal nach Hause. Dann gucken wir jetzt mal in der Garage. Ja, die.
Now that the town's current is better, I can access the house's attic again.
Den Dachboden besuchen. Okay, was haben wir hier?
I don't have anything on me to enhance my gun.
Was?
I
Pistole
don't have
verbessern?
anything on me to enhance my gun.
Ja, okay. Ach so. Pulver.
I don't have anything on me to enhance my gun.
Ja,
I
okay.
don't have anything on me to enhance
Okay,
my
warum wir
gun.
nicht? Okay, alles klar. Die Schießpulver, aber kann nichts machen. Ein Dachboden? Ja, war da doch Dachboden, ja. Okay. Gucken wir auf den Dachboden. Hier im Weg. Nix. Nur überall Staubsauger im Haus hier. 3, 4 Stück. Ein Badezimmer ist hier. Okay, was haben wir hier Schönes? Ja, hier. Ein Badezimmer, kommen wir aufs Dach. Alles klar. Ist.
It looks like some of Pierre's homemade music for me. I thought it was lost since the moving in. I love that music. Nothing. My lava lamp. I love it. Pierre probably hid it here, out of reach. Can't believe he'd think it's just a passing trend. Poor guy never understood anything about home decor. Let's put on some music. Honey, I finally finished my restoration project for this arcade machine. And I've got a challenge for you. I know you love a good one, so try to beat my best score. You will win something I'm sure
Eine Radschuhpummel.
This suit. I was in the attic with him when everybody disappeared. I remember wearing it, but we just had one.
Ist hier sonst noch was? Glaub nicht. Ich mein, das brauche ich jetzt nicht unbedingt. Garage soll ich. Duschen immer. Ne, mit kein Duschen. So. Alles so ein bisschen merkwürdig hier. Denn hier in die Garage. Ja, die erstmal weg. Die weg. Scheint so, dass ich das mal nicht brauche. Wie komme ich jetzt in die Garage?
I always forget to drink.
So. Komme ich zu der Garage.
Completely locked. After each storm, all you have free heating.
Ja. So. Ist hier noch irgendwas? Nö, ne? Schade, dass es hier kein... Na, dann muss es irgendwo draußen sein. So. Und dann die Garage sein hier. Ah, hier. So.
I almost never set foot in here. There's gotta be something.
Sieht gefährlich aus.
What? What is that? I can't believe all this was under the house. What was he doing here? Wait, isn't it exactly the same gem I have attached on my bracelet? Where did he find it? He was apparently willing to ship it to be analyzed?
Hier ist ja nichts. Doch, hier ist was. Ist hier irgendwie nichts?
Let's shed some light on this.
Oha, jetzt geht alles an.
If you're listening to this, you are probably the person sent by the office to continue my investigation. Well, at least I hope. My name is Matthew Banks, and I started this work about a year ago. As stated in my previous reports, I infiltrated the lighthouse last month, but they just found out that a tape was missing, and I think they're on to me now. I used to borrow tapes during the night, but this time they noticed before I could bring them back. I didn't have time to use the new filtering machine, but I left the tape inside it. I hope it's safe there with you. Since I have to leave, I prepared the way for you, and I have regrouped all of my ongoing work onto 3 different boards, each including a guiding tape. The first one gathers my studies on the audio signal coming from the oceanic floor, which was the reason our interest was piqued by St. Exel in the first place. The second board will give you more details on the local cult, whose believers call themselves the Devoted. The third board is about Operation White Medusa, which is probably why you're here now. We are now definitely forced to recognize that the village of St. Exel is the center of great political and scientific interest, as we first suspected. I hate to leave like this, but I'm afraid my time has come. During the last 2 weeks, the lighthouse had trouble acquiring new information from ashore. Apparently, some kind of technology has been jamming their signal. Is there some kind of expert trying to hack the operation? I'll leave it to you to find out.
Alles klar.
What is this folder? Your next objective. I'll study that during the night. A bit of reading always helps.
Alles, was wir brauchen, immer mit. Okay.
In 1977, an ultra-low frequency sound was picked up by scientists south of the Atlantic Ocean. But no one succeeded in identifying the structural composition of this acoustic phenomenon, and many theories were put forward. Spy submarine, human aeronautical activities on the surface, or even tests of explosives resonating through the abyss. The case remained closed for 2 years until a second sound was recorded 2,000 kilometers from Namibia. This time, the subject worried specialists. The position of the 2 recordings suggests the movement of something. In 1984, the sound was picked up again, several times around the Bermuda Triangle. Governments in many countries decided to classify all information about this issue as confidential, and the general public was kept away. While tracking other countries' progress, our secret services discovered in '86 that the French government was particularly interested in the matter, and that they put in motion a special program called Rorqual, a scientific project mainly dedicated to the understanding of unknown oceanic noises. We then decided in 1987, based on what we found in the village of St. Exel, and considering that this last signal was recorded off the coast of French Brittany, that it made perfect sense for me to start our investigation here. During my time, I discovered a platform for listening and monitoring seismic activities at the heart of the lighthouse. Only recently, and thanks to an information trading deal I made with the cult, I got myself recruited there as a maintenance agent. It allowed me to find that the lighthouse crew is, in fact, following the movement of an object which turns out to be a French military submarine. So was it only a submarine that we tracked from the beginning? But its movements are inconsistent. How did it produce this noise that we regularly pick up? I copied a lot of tapes and left them inside the hideout, but they're all still encrypted. I was hoping to get more information from it, but I spotted a car in front of the house tonight, and it's clearer than ever now that my time to leave has come.
Okay.
In 1977, an ultra-low frequency sound was picked up by scientists south of the Atlantic Ocean. But no one succeeded in identifying the structure. In many areas, the life in St. Exel has deteriorated sharply in recent years. Local studies tend to show that nature has adopted an abnormal behavior. Some species started proliferating more than before, while others suffered the opposite effect. Some animals became aggressive towards humans, and some bird species completely migrated and left the region for good. We've also seen a lot of upheaval in the behavior of inhabitants of the village and their health. Ultimately, it led to many people leaving, which left only the ones who didn't have a choice. A real change is taking place, and no one seems to understand where it's coming from. Additionally, these extraordinary happenings have been rumored in the region, which isn't improving the situation. The village has become a place of attraction for people bathed in pseudosciences, esoteric and the occult, to say the least. They now see this place as a central home to their mythology. One movement eventually took over the others and established itself as the popular cult, the Devoted. They managed to obtain this importance by being omnipresent in their protests. They vandalized sites in large areas surrounding the village, which made the local press very keen on showcasing them, and ultimately helped a great deal in converting more people to their cause. According to my research, it is governed by a certain Aurora K. I couldn't find a lot of information regarding her, but managed to steal some pictures by following her after a public meeting with the population. She built her movement on the belief in the existence of an abysmal entity which would sow its harmful influence over the region and towards the inhabitants of St. Exel. To calm this underwater entity, they tirelessly seek the culprits for this curse. They unearth and send ashore on deteriorating ships coffins containing the bodies of people who have always lived here. If the boat returns and runs aground on the coast, the person and their family are pardoned. I haven't seen it yet, but it looks like they've shifted into high gear by sending people who are still alive to sea. These are just rumors, and people who go missing may have simply decided to leave the area. They never communicated their plans with me regarding the future of their protest, and I'm not sure where they'll meet yet. My theory is that they'll probably regroup either near the White Manor or the local church.
Okay. Ich würde sagen, dann ist die Folge hier schon wieder vorbei. Wenn es euch gefallen hat, gerne ein Däumchen da lassen und wir sehen uns in der nächsten Folge. Bis dann. Ciao.